We are right on the edge of a huge shift in how businesses actually run. And I'm not just talking about some new app or a little productivity hack. Nope. We're talking about building an entire digital workforce that's on the clock 24/7. And trust me, it's going to change everything.
Look, most businesses today are just drowning in tools. You've probably felt this, right? You've got a tool for your marketing, another one for sales, a dozen more for operations. It's overwhelming. And frankly, it's not even efficient. Each tool lives in its own little world, creating more busy work, not less.
And what's the results of all those tools? Usually it's just this: endless, mind-numbing manual work. Copying data from one spreadsheet to another, sending the same follow-up emails over and over, running reports. It's super repetitive, it's slow, and it is a massive brake pedal on your company's growth. But what if? What if we could just flip that whole script? I mean, instead of just automating one tiny task, like sending a single email, what if you could automate an entire job, an entire function? That's the huge idea we're going to unpack today.
Okay, so this brings us to this really big shift in thinking. We're moving past the simple AI tools and chatbots you've seen before and stepping into a whole new era, the era of the AI agent, your new digital workforce.
So what's the real difference here? Because this is important. A chatbot, well, it's passive. It just kind of sits there and waits for you to ask it a question. An AI agent, on the other hand, it's proactive. You give it a goal and it actively works day and night to figure out how to get there. It doesn't wait for instructions, it takes the initiative.
So here's the key takeaway. Just think of an AI agent as a digital employee. It can see what's going on, it can make decisions, and it can take action all on its own to hit its targets. And the best part? It operates around the clock. It never gets tired and never needs a coffee break.
All right, so this all sounds great in theory, but how do you actually use it? Well, that's what this playbook is all about. We're going to walk through the 10 most essential agents that can start transforming your business, like right now. Let's kick things off with the agents that are right on the front lines, the ones dealing directly with your customers and really pushing for growth.
First up, the 24/7 support agent. I mean, think about it. A customer has a question at 3 in the morning. Right now, they wait. With this agent, they get an instant, genuinely helpful answer. This one thing alone can skyrocket your customer satisfaction and free up your human team to handle only the most complicated problems.
Next, number 2, the lead qualification agent. This one is an absolute game changer for any sales team. You know how much time is wasted talking to people who are just kicking tires and never going to buy? This agent acts as your filter, asking all the right questions to make sure your salespeople spend their valuable time only talking to people who are actually serious.
All right, for all of you in the B2B world, listen up. This one's for you. The LinkedIn lead gen agent puts the top of your sales funnel on autopilot. It finds the right people, it starts conversations, and it creates a predictable, steady flow of new leads, all without that manual, soul-crushing grind.
You know the saying, the fortune is in the follow-up? Well, it's true, and it's also where most deals go to die. This agent solves that problem for good. It's not just about sending boring reminders. It's about being persistent and patiently nurturing relationships, even re-engaging old leads you forgot about. It makes sure zero opportunities fall through the cracks, ever.
And hey, this automation isn't just about text anymore. We're talking about voice. A voice AI agent can handle your phone lines, making sure every single call gets answered, routed to the right place, or even gets an appointment booked on the spot, all without a human operator. Okay, let's switch gears. Let's move on to our next group. These are the agents that act as the brains of the operation, the ones that gather all the data and turn it into a real strategic advantage.
Imagine having a spy who works for you 24/7, whose only job is to watch your competitors and keep an eye on the market. That's exactly what this agent is. It gives you real-time intel so you can make fast, smart moves instead of just reacting to what happened last quarter. This next agent basically makes everyone in your company a data analyst. You don't need to be a spreadsheet wizard anymore. It's constantly looking at your key metrics, spotting patterns you'd probably miss, and giving you clear, data-backed recommendations. Okay, number 8. Need to pull a ton of info from across the web? This agent is your automated researcher. It can scrape websites for new sales leads, check competitor pricing, or gather customer reviews, collecting huge amounts of accurate data in minutes instead of weeks.
And finally, we have our third group, the agents that run the deep machinery of your business, the ones handling content and putting together all the complex workflows.
Oh man, the content treadmill, it is exhausting, right? Trying to constantly come up with new stuff. Well, this AI tool is how you get off of it. It can draft blog posts, create social media updates, and chop up existing content into new formats, all while keeping your brand's unique voice. It's how you stay visible without burning out.
And now for number 10. This is the master conductor, the orchestra leader. The agentic workflow manager doesn't just do one job, it coordinates all the other agents. It tells them what to do and when to do it, managing entire business processes from start to finish. This is how you build a truly automated system. Because honestly, that's where the real magic happens. It's not about just having one agent doing its own thing in a corner. It's about connecting them all together to create a seamless, automated system that just works. So let's walk through a real-world example to see how this all clicks together. It all starts with step 1. The LinkedIn agent finds a brand new prospect. It then automatically hands them off to the qualification agent in step 2, who vets them with a few smart questions. And finally, in step 3, the sales agent takes over and automatically follows up to get a meeting booked. That's the entire workflow, from first contact to a booked appointment with zero human touch required. So what does all this add up to? What's the bottom line? It's really simple. This is the new competitive edge. The companies that build these agent-driven systems are going to operate faster, smarter, and way more efficiently than everyone else, period. And this quote just says it all perfectly. The move to using AI agents, it's not a question of if anymore. It's happening. It's an inevitability. The real race now is about who can figure out how to use them correctly and build these systems first. And so that brings us to the final and most important question, the one you have to ask yourself. Your competitors are already thinking about this. They're already planning. The only question left is, are you ready to build your digital workforce?